their states. Let's take a look at that for a minute. I know we've talked about several times. We've talked about, decentralizing the Nigerian police. Let every state have its own independently run and controlled police force. That is not what we're talking about right now. We're talking about, localized security and vigilante. I know that many streets right now have vigilante, people who just stay up at night to ensure the safety of lives and property. Should we extend that to our highways? Should we also include our hunters, our community leaders, youth leaders, women leaders? Should we include all of these people in ensuring? Will that ensure for an improved state of security? Would that help? Will it help? Because at the end of the day, when you want to critically take a look at what's going on right now in the country in terms of, kidnapping and criminal activities, you find that some of these sellouts are actually people within your own small sphere, your own small community. So if we have localized, a security architecture or apparatus, for example, will this help in identifying these criminal minds that have chosen to go the wrong way and causing for their people to be in harm's way? What do you think? Let's talk about this on this hour. Once again, you're welcome to the show. The number to call is 070-0923-0923. That's a smart number, 070-0923-0923. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Remember to turn on the volume on your radio when you do call. Good evening. All right, you're going to have to call me back. I think I lost that call. On WhatsApp, this here says, wow, Gabby, I'm so delighted to hear your voice today. I was getting worried about you. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your comments. I'm not back. I'm standing in for Constance, who is unavailable today, who also is standing in for Daya, who's on leave. So yeah, I'm good. I'm great. I'm still here, but not just on your everyday radio as you would expect. Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, Okonkwo, good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you, Sister.
You're welcome.
We first of all set the military in the country. We set the police, set the DSS, the SSS, we set the MOPOL. We set the civil defense. We set the man o' war. My sister, all these things did not work. The insecurity is still increasing. Is it now the local people, the hunters that are not trained? Can't we seek for external help from America for their soldiers to come? I'm not in support of this one. How can you bring your hunters and vigilantes? Then after hunters and vigilantes, then which people again in the society? We should be serious.
So, Okonkwo, what do you think can help this situation of insecurity? Oh, yes, God. Anyway, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you very much. 07009230923. That's the number to call. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening, the very distinguished Gabby. How are you doing this evening?
I'm very well, thank you. You're welcome.
Yes, I remain Temple Kevin.
Go ahead.
Reaching you this evening from Agumomasi, Port Harcourt.
All right.
I think from what you said, I don't buy into that idea. Because on the record, our Nigerian army is being rated the best. And if the best cannot provide the best, hence, it is very much obvious that we are down from frying pan to fire. And when you talk about bringing this local security, my dear, there is a great danger it portrays. Because when you even look at the emergence of OSPAC, which some of them are doing wonderfully well, which some of them are also a menace to their communities, you talk about the increase of extortion. The increase of extortion by these security, what will I call them, outfit. You come down to here in a chair where you are applying the road, you must give them money. The same thing apply to the police. The only way which I think we can, purge ourselves from this kind of high-handedness of a security abracadabra is for us, most of them are, most of the elite in the political terrain, to be sincere in the approach, in the fight against insecurity. Until we remove politics from insecurity, until we separate it, my dear, we will continue to find ourselves into this abracadabra.
All right, sadly, I have to let you go. We'll take a quick break and be right back. Don't go away.
Set your time on Nigeria Info.
It's 5:35 p.m. right now, and on this hour, we're talking about localized insecurity. These criminal elements, criminal minds taking advantage of the insecurity, instability, and causing mayhem for their fellow brothers and sisters, causing for the destruction of lives and property. The question I'm asking on this is, what can actually be done to fish out these criminal elements? In Oyo State, for example, the government of that state is looking to include hunters, vigilantes, and the local community leaders, so that in their security apparatus, so that there is a better result in terms of tackling the issue of insecurity. They know these people, they see these people every day, and they can better identify them. What is your take? Our smart number to call is 070-0923-0923. On WhatsApp, it's 0809-030-6416. Good evening.
Yeah, Mr. Zion, good evening to you.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
No man approaches a lady colored hair with good intention. So for us to approach the issue of insecurity, we must involve the local security vigilantes or even the hunters. These crimes are being committed locally. And there are certain crimes the police cannot fight because it's above their radar. They are not spirits, they are humans. And if we try to neglect the local, it will cause more harm than good. Look the case of Onelga. Onelga was strictly caught up from menace from Dawani by local vigilantes. The Ospak. I have worked with Ospak from Onelga. And that is why I tend to always testify of their goodness. These same people took Dawani unaware. Today, Onelga is safe. Onelga is peaceful. The issue of crime or autism, you can't find it. But when we keep neglecting and avoiding this set of people, the local vigilantes accuse them, you find that we're not going to make progress. So these hunters are needed, these vigilantes are needed because it is their community. They
All right.
are involved, Mr. Zion.
All right, Mrs. Zion, thank you so much for your thoughts. I've got King on the line. He's calling from Alu. Good evening, King. You're welcome. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I think is community policing, I think, would be the best answer for this nonsense.
Okay.
Because what is that the people within the community, if government could really employ guys within the community, just like what happened maybe yesterday or two at Shumaking, if there's a steady community policing, it wouldn't have even happened that level, the point even where the neighbors didn't know that somebody staying within the same compound or estate didn't know that such a person is a kidnapper. So community policing, I think, is the answer to this. What the state police cannot do, the community policing can do that.
All right, King, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. WhatsApp number once again is 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. A smart number to call is 070-0923-09. That is 070-0923-0923. There's a lot of money on the security. You're still having the challenge of these criminal elements to the security of staying home every month will cause more harm than good. The whole hold all the state governors accountable and the Commissioner of Police. All right, Obong, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts. I've got Richard calling in from Oyibo. Good evening, Richard. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. Based on issue under discussion, I think community policing is what I recommend.
Tell me why.
Based on example experience I had with one of my junior ones. This guy is living at Igweche. When he was kidnapped, he was taken to roommaking. And as they were going, he was blindfolded. And on getting to roommaking, they were confused on which camp they were taking him to. I was surprised that they had Camp 1, Camp 2, Camp 3, and Camp 4 at roommaking. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, Richard. Go ahead.
Yes. So I'm not surprised now that rulemaking is still in the news because based on the experience I had with the kidnapping, community policing, it is the people.
All right, Richard. Thank you very much for calling and sharing that with me. Godfrey from Ozoba on WhatsApp says, "Hello, Gabby. You should be the one holding it down for Dio." Oh, okay. Okay, Godfrey. Thank you very much for your compliments. This is from Sawari Manuel, who says, "Good evening, Gabriella. That decision by the state governors portends dangerous trend." Okay, so you're the second person raising concern about this suggestion of, hunters and vigilante and community leaders being a part of the apparatus. Tell me why. Would you care to tell me why? If you can, please send another message telling me why. Why do you think it's going to pose a threat or it's going to pose some form of danger to the already bad security situation in the country? This is from Elder, who says, "The much talk about state police will reduce the rate of insecurity to its barest minimum." Do you agree? The smart number to call 070-0923-0923. We're also streaming live on Facebook as well as on Twitter. On Facebook, it's at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On Twitter, at Nigeria Info PH. We're talking about the localized insecurity right now, definitely Nigeria as it were. And what do you think can be done to tackle this menace? I think it is that we have been facing right now. Do you think that the fact that insecurity has become localized, do you think we also need a localized measure to tackle it? That's our conversation. We'll take a final call and perhaps a final message as well. And then we'll wrap the conversation up, winding down to the 6 o'clock hour for the major bulletin. This here is from Albert from Port Harcourt, who says, "Community policing has advantages and disadvantages. The governors will use them to terrorize political opponents." Well, that's just a thought, Albert. But thank you regardless for sharing. Our final caller is Emmanuel. Emmanuel is calling from Ebonyi. Good evening, Emmanuel. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Good evening.
You're welcome, Emmanuel. Go ahead.
Yes. In the Stone Age period, people were using manual security outfits or analog security outfits. Then, in this age of copper and iron, people are now using technological security outfits. That is why, in the whole world, if anything is to happen, America, through their sophisticated technological camera, we begin to announce to the whole world that look at what is about to happen. Like the war between Ukraine and Russia. America started to talk it since November last year. Even when they moved the last 13,000 troops, that they started the war. So let the government come up with technological security outfits through CCTV cameras and other technological powerful cameras that will monitor everywhere in the country. And in the bushes, it will reveal everything. In the houses where people, it will reflect on those technologies. And the military men.
Oh, what happened, Emmanuel? What happened to that call? Oh, my goodness. But thank you for calling. I was going to ask you a question when you were done speaking. I don't think we'll have the time to even take your call again. But thank you regardless for calling. I was going to ask, is that even possible? Is that even possible? where we have CCTV across board. I don't know. I don't know. But that's a conversation for another day. We'll be right back shortly after this for the major bulletin at 6 o'clock. Don't go away.